What was the jump like going from making your own videos, which I imagine is, I don't know if it was a collaborative process then,
No.
to all of a sudden you mentioned a writer's room.
No, yeah.
Like, what's that like?
Thank you for asking that.
Oh yeah.
That's why we stopped. It was a good
Creative
question.
process.
I'm glad we did. So, I mean, it was entirely just me alone. And a lot of people don't know, I mean, when it comes to the like initial videos that I was making on YouTube. So a lot of people don't know that it was like such a me entirely process of me like coming up with an idea and then writing it out and going to Target or going to the dollar store and scripting out everything and doing that the day before I actually walk into the store and then film it. So like there was a whole process that I created for myself, and a lot of people don't know. They think that it's just me running around the store and like vlogging and being like off the cuff, and as much as I wish that was true, it was not. It was all very like calculated in the sense that I was like scripting my videos and like ensuring like the quality of the content. So that was just like me coming up with the idea, then writing it, then going in and shooting it, then editing it myself, and like just like looked up everything on Google, on YouTube, on as to how to like edit, what's the best like editing softwares. Final Cut Pro is the winner. And just like went in and did it all by myself. And so that's what was so isolating about it all too, was like I just wanted to collaborate and break out with other people, and a lot of people would be like, that's simple, just have somebody else in your video. But it was just like it wasn't that simple, because for me at the time I was like I'm only comfortable doing this on my own in this sense, and
oh yeah, I mean that's the hardest thing to get most people to do is to relinquish any bit of control. I mean, I'm so happy that I did, because I would I'm glad comparatively
that you did too. This is great.
Thank you. It was good. So when you were doing everything for every single one of your videos, is there a video that you shot, edited, put out there that you're the most proud of, or in like maybe that group of videos there's a standout?
I would say the one where I'm literally living my truth and acknowledging the hell out of it, the one that you watched in January, that one I was really proud of. Like,
well, I feel like it's one of the big standouts, just because it's vulnerable, even when you kind of would joke about it. Like there's a level of you're comfortable but still uncomfortable in sharing it, because it's this unknown, which I think some people could take as not authentic, right? Because I feel like a lot of creators,
especially like sitting down with no makeup on and just being like, guys, I just want to talk, and also wearing YouTube on my shirt.
You also need to do this with the camera always. Yeah, you always need to turn it on.
This is gonna be a bit of a different video, you guys. I literally did that exact intro.
Did you? Wait, I'm like trying to remember. Am I just like, openly mocking you? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you know what an idiot would do? Boom.
I am a living, breathing cliche. But I straight up was like, yeah, if you guys are used to my fun videos, this one's gonna be a little bit different. Then it cuts to,
and they were like, "We love you, Queen."
But like it was at the time, it was like it was very and still is from a very like genuine place. I hate when people use the word genuine or start off a sentence with genuinely.
No, but you can. The thing is, even if it's free content, right? It's there's no matter what you do, as much as like separation as you try and create, as much as you try and remember you're a human being, you feel guilty. You feel like, the audience to some degree has a sense of ownership, which is scary, because that's not a way that you would talk about a human being, right? Because so you're really like, I am a thing. I'm a thing for entertainment. But I mean, even in that video, you talked about your goal is to entertain. But I mean, there's a lot more to making someone smile than like a laugh. It's letting them know, like, I think you can smile and knowing that you're not alone in dark feelings. That's huge. That was
the most amazing like feedback that I've ever received on a video ever. Was just like, even like some other people in the entertainment industry were DMing me and saying like, I had no idea you felt this way. Also, by the way, it feels great to tell you that I feel this way too. And like, I created so many relationships just from that video alone of like, hey, I'm not alone and you're not either. And we're actually okay. And it's okay. So that was just an exciting, like, that was fun to see people my age relate to that too.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
At this point, right, with everything that you're doing, everything you're accomplishing, everything that I imagine you're going to do, how do you at this point gauge success in your life?
Ooh, solid question.
I know.
Is that one on your phone?
Probably. I keep trying to look, but then I'm like, it's gonna be rude. No. This is a bad idea.
Also, I'm just trying to work on an Instagram caption. Put a pun in there, Phil. Put a pun.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Basically, what was the question? Success.
How do you gauge success to make it maybe easier? Like, what makes you happy? Because the views probably don't. I mean,
No.
you can always appreciate it, but the views aren't going to be the thing that you're like, and I'm good today.
Yeah. For me, it was never like, I do not look at numbers like that. Like I've never looked at like likes or engagement or like even subscribers. And it may have been because of just like how fast things happened for me, that I was just like, I'm not understanding. I can't even like fathom what these people look like in person. Like how does that, the quantity is insane. So like I've never placed like an importance on that. And there was a point that I did, and that was in the midst of like my issues with social media, and that's why I pushed away from it, because I was like, whoa, I'm prioritizing something and I'm like giving up my sense of morality for something that like I shouldn't, and like I need to go and like remind myself of my foundation that I was raised on. And so like that was my midlife crisis.
When you were saying you were losing your sense of morality, in what way?
No, I guess maybe I misused that.
I was like, were you stabbing homeless people? Jesus, Liza.
I was just so upset that I wasn't getting views. No, it wasn't morality so much as like I was just looking at something as a reflection of who I am as a human being. Like I was looking at others' comments to validate me. And when I would look through those comments and there was hate, I would see that commentary. I already had a running dialogue or commentary on the inside that was already too much. So then I would see something like that, and it just validated that internal feeling of, oh my God, I'm not enough. And like that's the whole like, I feel like this generation and Generation Z are really good at like trying to acknowledge now and crush that what we've built up around being not enough, and slapping that on a t-shirt and selling it to middle class America.
Yes.
Cheers.
I was like, I can't talk shit about it, because I was like, I'm pretty sure we paid a few people's salaries based off of shirts like that.
Pretty sure I have a shirt that says self-love. So, but I mean, it's a good reminder. I'm not hating on the Target shirts that says anxiety, more like give me more coffee or something.